Football on the horizon and a great place for it. Welcome to historic Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Green Bay Packers. There's always something special about snowfall at the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field. And here we go from Lambeau. Jukes away from one. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. They'll be led out by one of the league's promising young, talented quarterback in his first season out of Arkansas.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite and the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
They send a receiver in motion right. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it at the 30. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Packers, nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this is Savion Williams on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So now it's the Packers getting out on offense for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they've planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
Love throwing to start us off. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Number 9, Christian Watson. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. to the air on 3rd and long. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3 and out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
So 4th down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He has it at the 13. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. The Rams headed back after their 2nd drive now. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Off a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
All set to go now from the 35. They send a man in motion. Going to the ground again on 1st. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. To the house. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams pull that in front further. 13-zip. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Troubles with the snap, but he still knocks it through. And the Rams drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brooks now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Packers taking the field now. Their 2nd series of the game coming up. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. He stopped after a gain of 2. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is Watson. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
Hey, up the middle, it'll be pretty tough for this safety to make a play through all the traffic. If you want to range outside, you want to get into his domain, you better be careful because this strong safety will put you on your back.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Gives him holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Daniel Whelan on the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now their special teams is involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Rams and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. And put a receiver in motion left. They go play action on 1st down. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
3rd and long for him here. Has it downfield. It's Chase. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams take a 20-zip lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Snowy weather, no problem throwing that point after. And the Rams push their lead to 21-zip already. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. He's got a gain of 6 there. Roger McCreary brings him down that time.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Love out of the shotgun. Oh, puts some air under this one, right side. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Love on 3rd and short. Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Rashawn Gary with that tackle.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Nakua, the receiver, in motion right. Drawing up the design keeper. That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for 3rd down.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. They'll air it out on 3rd. That one complete to St. Brown. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They gain 11 on that play, and the Rams have the first down.
First and 10 at the 30.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. They're working a couple yards past the line. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop.
Edger and Cooper on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's another carry for Barkley. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. He's going to throw this one. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Dive play straight ahead. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Devon Bullard bringing that play to an end.
Okay, why do I think right now, his fullback heads to the sideline after that call, the lobbying begins. Give me the rock. Fullbacks don't normally get a ton of carries, but they also typically don't get plays like that.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Toss play to Barkley. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together, these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Back to throw now. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Rams have the 1st down.
That's good for a Rams 1st down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Here's Saquon. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Nickel look by the Packers on 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. This is caught near the pylon. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. And we haven't even reached the end of one, and already that's the 3rd time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. For the point after, here's Aubrey. He hits it true, despite some issues with that snap.
Makes the score.
And the Rams continue piling onto this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. It's an early runaway. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Throw right side and Dobbs has it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun now for Love. Watson with the catch. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
New set of downs from the 37. Now Love on the play fake. Finds his man, it's Kraft. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd down now, they need 7. Throwing again, Love. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Hits his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
36-yard line.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. Once more, it's Love. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Love to throw again. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Target that time, Jaden Reed. So it'll be 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Jacobs will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Love from the gun. He's got it. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Packers cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. On now is McManus to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Rams ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Brought down by Quay Walker.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Escapes the defender. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams continue dominating in our opening half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you it's about the guys up front, the receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Rams grow their lead yet again.
Packers 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brooks now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now bring the tight end in motion. Love with it on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
Might be time to reach into the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack.
Win the rep, let's go, right here.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
To Christian Watson. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hauled in by Musgrave. And this one doesn't go far.
Feet nines, Kate. Feet nines. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nines move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. The Rams headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Hits him on the out route. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Barkley off the pistol again. He dodged the tackle. Takes another one. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
And the Rams, 1st down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Rams, 1st down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Keeping it with Barkley on 1st down. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Man in motion out of the slot. Barkley again here on 2nd. He's going to bring this down to their 35. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Pass it downfield, it's Chase. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Rams have the first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, like you just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Here he is on 2nd and inches. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams running away with it in the second quarter. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Rams tack on 7 more to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brooks now on the return. Jukes away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Packers all set to get back out there. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First call here coming from the shotgun. Love out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 27.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Love. Finds the in route complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They've got first down here from the 36. To the air with Love. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
On the sneak, it's Love. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him an out to pick up the first down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Jacobs running behind center. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Shotgun now for Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throw here, 3rd down. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
The Packers send out their punting unit. And he's been one of the players of this game. Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. Now this is a beauty of a kick. Gets headed out of bounds, no chance at a return or a touchback. They're going to mark it out at the 6. The Rams and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. They go to Barkley again. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll work against the blitz. That one complete to Higbee. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
To the air on 3rd and long. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Rams, 1st down. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Rams.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They give to Barkley, left side. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Jukes a man, he's running free. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando, where I promise you the weather is much nicer than what we've been watching. But who doesn't love a snow globe game? And the meteorologists tell us we're in for more of it in the second half. So time now to get back out and join our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, Scott, thanks so much for that check-in. The blizzard here has not subsided as we're back for the start of our second half. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brooks now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out comes Green Bay. They have the first series of this second half. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
And 4 at the 28-yard line.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Throwing, it's Love. Taken in by Dobbs. And he reaches the 35 before going out. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. And he's across midfield into Rams territory.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Love. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
So first down from the 41. Love from the gun. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Once more, it's Love. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Love to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Throwing again. Love. This finds Downs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Stick it in the air. Love. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. There's Love to throw. Completed to his running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm, and a nice little gain on top of it.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. He's got it. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that 1st. It's 4th down now.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll run for it. Jacobs. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
The Rams and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. They motion a receiver left. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He skids up past the 20. Again, he's got room. He cuts it to the right sideline. He's off to the races. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams push their lead further to start the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Rams continue adding on to that lead.
7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Takes the handoff now low. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Rams going nickel here on 3rd down.
What is
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Even on 3rd and long, 3rd and long, he still couldn't bring himself to force the throw right there, and that's okay. As coordinators will like to say, every drive that ends with a kick we can live with. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
Punt team on the field, and he's been getting all of it every time out. It's fielded at the 14. Escapes the defender, and he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds. The Rams and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Here's another carry for Barkley. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. The Packers going nickel on 3rd. And air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Rams, 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Gibbs. They will be taken down, that much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Finds a small seam, that's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Again, it's Gibbs. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt a field goal. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. Aubrey puts it through, and the lead continues to grow and grow.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brooks now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out now runs the Packer offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Love out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Harrison Smith hit on the stop.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long for him here. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Big throw out wide by Love. It's a small gain up to the 38. Last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Pat Surtain, hauling him to the ground.
3rd and 5.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Love. Pass brought in by Watson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Throwing, it's Love. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
They'll bring out the punter here. And this effort's going to give him an even half dozen tonight. Ooh, snaps a little off, but he adjusts and sends it away. And another mistake for them here. This punt had way too much on it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Rams football, and they don't got to do much. They've already earned a massive lead. First and 10 from the 32. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the 32-yard
Big
line.
man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Completed over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple, and he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
On first down, it's Gibbs. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Slot man motioned over. First down, and they go right back to it. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
The ball carrier.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the
Brings
NFL.
up 2nd and 3.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They'll toss it to Gibbs. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point is good in this wintry weather, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a gift to Jacobs. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see him. It's this snow, and they're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1.
1 yard gain.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Love from the gun. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Throw left side to Watson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Love now to throw.
quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Loves to throw again. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. We got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. Fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
The Rams and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Dropping back to throw. He's him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down after advancing this to the 37. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. Anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Continuing to move past the 45. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Snowy weather, no problem for them on that point after. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Packers 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. First call here, coming from the shotgun. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Here's Love. Finds him over the middle. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Has his man, it stops. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Sticking in the air, Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing again. Love. It is caught left side. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
They'll send out the punting unit. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. Errant snap, but he gets what he can behind this one. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. The Rams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Another one for Gibbs. Just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. He has it on the QB sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
That right there, that's a tough pill to swallow. That's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a 3rd down QB sneak, you're going to look at each other in the huddle and say, that can't happen again.
So 4th down, and the big-legged Michael Dixon out to punt. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Just just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
You got motion man. You got motion man right there.
No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Love now. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
First down now, ball at the 33. Jacobs running behind center. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut! And he's tackled with the first down yardage. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
And the Packers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Love. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, they need 7. Love out of the shotgun. He takes it himself. And they're going to love that partner as Love slides down after picking up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
So 1st down from the 41. Big throw out wide by Love. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Christian Watson, a gain of a yard, brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Love. Continuing to dig, he's inside the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
17 yards.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
This finds Dobbs. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and
2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll go from the gun with Wilson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 7.
So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And these guys don't normally have to deal with the wintry weather when they take the field, but they adapted marvelously to these adverse conditions and get to take a win home now to their much warmer temperature.